Well, hello again. It's day 3 of the exciting march to Easter. And in my egg today, well, lo and behold, I got another little treat. Another little treat for me. That's nice. Wonder what you got in your egg today if you are one of the people who is getting these eggs. I also got a picture. Do you see that picture? That's a picture of a man named Zacchaeus who climbed up into a tree. Let me read that story for you from Luke chapter 19. This is what the Bible says. Jesus entered Jericho and he made his way through the town. There was a man named Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector. Remember? Well, tax collectors were people who had a very bad reputation for cheating people. And listen to this. He was a chief tax collector in the region and had become very rich. He tried to get a look at Jesus, but he was too short to see over the crowd. So he ran ahead and he climbed up in a sycamore fig tree beside the road Jesus was going to pass by. When Jesus came by, he looked up at Zacchaeus and called his name, Zacchaeus. Probably surprised Zacchaeus that Jesus actually knew his name. He said, "Quickly come down. I must be a guest at your house today." Wow. Here was Zacchaeus. He was someone that people didn't like. And yet Jesus, in his busyness to go to Jerusalem and towards Easter, he stopped and took time for children. He stopped and took time for blind Bartimaeus, someone who people didn't have time for. And now he's even stopping and going to eat with Zacchaeus, someone that people didn't like. Jesus, no matter how busy he is, has time for everyone. Let's read on and see what happened. Zacchaeus quickly climbed down and took Jesus to his house in great excitement and joy. But the people were displeased. "He's going to be a guest of a notorious sinner," they grumbled. Meanwhile, Zacchaeus stood before the Lord and said, "I will give half my wealth to the poor, and if I've cheated people on their taxes, I will give them back 4 times as much." Jesus responded, "Salvation has come to your home today, for this man has shown himself to be a true son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save those who were lost." The picture says Jesus stopped along the road to become friends with Zacchaeus. Having Jesus as a friend changes lives for the better. Think about how Zacchaeus changed. He was known as a cheat and a terrible person and someone people didn't like. But when Jesus came and he spent time with Jesus, he gave. Instead of charging taxes, he gave half his money to the poor. He was so changed that he went back to the people that he cheated and gave them more than they deserved to get. Zacchaeus was changed by becoming a friend of Jesus. And because of Jesus' invisible spirit, we get the opportunity to be friends of Jesus today and to help so that he can change us to be better people. Isn't it great that Jesus had time for children? He had time for blind Bartimaeus. He had time for Zacchaeus. And he has time for you and for me.